Please register your AC controller and motor at ecobattery.com to activate your full warranty. The serial numbers on the components are easier to read when not installed. This video covers the installation of the EB Power AC controller and motor from EcoBattery on a 2004 to 2008 Club Car Precedent. Turn the key off, put the tow run switch in tow mode, and remove the batteries before beginning. Support the cart with jack stands, placing them under the frame. Support the rear differential with a floor jack. Remove the lower shock hardware. Remove the lower rear spring shackle bolts. Lower the rear differential. Remove the motor bolts. Remove the motor cables from the motor. Rotate the motor housing to better access the motor cables. Disconnect the motor speed sensor, if applicable. Remove the motor. Remove the controller cover. Remove the rocker panel hardware. Remove the rocker panel. Repeat this process on the other side. Remove the floor mat. Remove the pedal assembly. Remove the charge port bezel as shown. Remove the kick panel hardware. Remove the 4 torque screws in the seat base. Remove kick panel. Remove hardware on the F&R switch. Remove the wires from the F&R switch. Remove the 3 torque screws from the dash panel. Lay the dash panel down. Disconnect the dash harness. If your cart has a 12-volt wiring system for headlights, taillights, and blinkers, disconnect the connection. Disconnect the throttle harness from the throttle pedal sensor. If your cart has a 12-volt wiring system, disconnect the brake pedal switch. If your cart has taillights, you will need to disconnect the taillight connectors prior to removing the harness. Pull all cables and harness components into the cart body. Pull the controller plate up and out. If installing an EcoBattery lithium battery, remove the bosses as shown. We prefer an oscillating tool or cutoff tool of your choice. Locate the EB Power controller plate and install it on the driver's side of the battery compartment. Install the plate hardware. Connect the main harness connector to the controller. Make sure that the connector snaps in completely. Route the motor speed sensor and temp sensor towards the motor. Starting with the key switch side of the harness, loosely route the harness through the body as shown. If your cart has taillights, you will need to connect the taillight connectors. If your cart does not have taillights, you can simply tuck the taillight harnesses away. If necessary, locate the throttle adapter and plug it into the throttle pedal sensor. If your cart does not require an adapter, plug the EB Power harness directly into the throttle pedal sensor. Connect your brake lights here, if applicable. Route the mode switch harness through the body and wire track towards the dash. If your cart is equipped with a 12-volt wiring harness, connect it here. Install the reverse buzzer wires. Note the positive and negative orientation. If your cart does not have a 12-volt wiring harness, you will only need to plug in the connector shown. If your cart has a 12-volt wiring harness, you will need to plug in both connectors shown. Find a suitable location for the mode switch and bracket. You will likely need to drill a hole to gain access to the mode switch harness. The following is our preferred location. Route the mode switch spade connectors through the hole. Mount the switch bracket using provided hardware. Feed spade connectors through the bracket. Install the mode switch spade connectors on the mode switch. Note the P1, P2, and P3 labels on the harness correspond with the 1, 2, and 3 positions molded on the side of the switch housing as highlighted in the diagram. Tidy any loose wires in the dash. Reinstall the dash panel. Route the F&R spade connectors toward the front of the cart. Install the forward, neutral, and reverse spade connectors on the F&R switch. Note the proper connections as shown. Reinstall the F&R switch pod. Connect the positive battery cable to the solenoid in the orientation shown. Connect the negative battery cable to the controller as shown. Locate the motor cables and route them towards the motor. Install the motor cables on the corresponding color-coded controller terminals. Torque the terminal hardware to 8 foot-pounds or 96 inch-pounds. Connect the tow run power. Plug in the solenoid connector. Slide connection covers into place. Route the tow run wires through the controller plate. Connect the tow run switch wires to the tow run switch. It does not matter which terminals you connect the wires to. If using the optional Eco battery charger mounting plate, install it on the passenger side of the battery compartment. Install mounting hardware. Install the positive battery cable and any associated cables on the positive battery terminal. Install the negative battery cable and any associated cables on the negative battery terminal. Torque the terminal hardware to 8 foot-pounds or 96 inch-pounds. Install battery caps. Connect the CAN harness labeled CAN to battery to either of the CAN ports on the battery meter cable. Connect the charger CAN bus harness. The white 4-pin Molex connector is unused at the moment and does not need to be plugged into anything. If your cart has 12-volt wiring, the connections can be made as shown using the supplied connectors. Orange and black are the battery input for the 12-volt reducer. Orange is battery positive. Black is negative. If you have 12-volt accessories, connect them as shown. The orange key on connection can be connected to the DC to DC trigger as shown. Tidy all connections and wiring. Apply a small amount of grease to the differential input shaft. Install the motor on the differential. Install the provided motor hardware. Torque to 10 foot-pounds or 120 inch-pounds. Connect the encoder and the temp sensor to the motor. Install the provided high current motor cables on the corresponding color-coded motor terminals. Torque the terminal hardware to 8 foot-pounds or 96 inch-pounds. Raise the rear axle. Install the lower rear spring shackle hardware. Reinstall the lower shock mount hardware. Remove jack stands. Lower the cart back down. Reinstall the pedal cover. Reinstall the kick panel. Reinstall the seat base hardware. Reinstall the kick panel hardware. Reinstall the charge port bezel. Reinstall the floor mat. Reinstall the rocker panels and hardware. Reinstall the seat. Your final step is to connect to the EB Power app and tune your cart. The link to the app instructions can be found in the video description below. Your installation is now complete. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to our support team. Details can be found in the video description. Thank you for supporting EcoBattery.